Good day. I am here to walk you through my technology integrated lesson on development of varied assessment tools, pen and paper tests. Designed, of course, for pre-service education students. The main goal of this lesson is to help students understand and apply key principles in assessment design, particularly how to create a table of specifications or TOS, and of course, write valid test items across various formats like multiple choice, true or false, completion, and essay. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to first identify different types of pen and paper assessments. Second, construct a basic table of specifications. Third, apply test construction rules. And lastly, use digital tools to design and assess test items. So to make this lesson collaborative, practical, and accessible, I used the following tools. First is Canva for presenting the lesson content clearly and visually, including examples and rules for constructing quality test items. Second is Google Docs worksheet, where students worked in groups using a structured worksheet. This worksheet guided them through the creation of their own TOS and test items. Third is the Google Forms, used to administer a 10-item formative quiz to check their understanding of the concepts discussed. And lastly, the Google Classroom. It served as the central hub for announcements, resource sharing, submissions, and communication. So all tools were selected for their ease of use, accessibility, and of course, compatibility with one another in a classroom or remote setting. The lesson begins with a brief greeting, prayer, and of course, the attendance check, followed by a review of the previous lesson on assessment validity and reliability. Next, I delivered a short presentation via Canva covering the types of test items, objective versus subjective, the structure and purpose of a table of specifications or a TOS, the guidelines, of course, for item writing. Then, students are divided into groups and given a Google Docs worksheet. They select a subject area, complete a TOS, and create one test item for each type. These outputs are submitted via the Google Classroom, of course. Afterwards, we had a brief sharing session where selected groups present their work and received peer and teacher feedback. Finally, students complete a Google Forms quiz to assess what they learned. So this lesson follows a constructivist and collaborative approach. Students aren't just learning about assessments, they are actually creating them. The tech tools support this by enabling real-time collaboration, automated feedback, and structured submission. If I were to adapt this lesson in the future, I'd add more student choice, perhaps letting them use Canva more for visual outputs or Flip for short video explanations. I'd also prepare mini tutorials for tech tools in advance to save class time. This lesson bridges pedagogical theory and practical application, all supported by simple but powerful digital tools. Thank you for your time.